Yo, welcome back to another episode of Poddy Animals. I am your host, Theo. Across from me, as always, is Scoot. To his right is Eli back in the studio, and to my left is Denise. What's up, everybody?
Are you drinking a wine?
Eli, welcome back to the show, buddy.
Oh, thank you. It's only 1 week, man.
Cheers to,
only 1 week, okay?
Cheers to Eli.
Before
coming
that,
back.
it was 5 weeks in a row I was coming in. You know, after you cancel me for no freaking reason, but hey, shit happens.
It seems like he remembers the 5 weeks that he was here, not the 10,
the year.
The 10 to 12 that he missed last year, Scoot.
I'm going to be honest with you. It did not feel long enough.
Wow. Okay, so you want me to leave?
No, I'm just saying, like...
Just drink your coffee.
We missed you, buddy.
Just drink your coffee, okay?
I'm
you know,
Don't
you get,
shock
like,
yourself,
Christmas
okay?
vacation,
Yeah.
And it just goes by so quick.
By the way, I heard the freaking podcast last week talk about the movement.
For once, you listened?
I was about to say, I'm just impressed he listened.
I feel so disrespected.
What was it, a quinceañera, right?
No, it was a movement from the church.
the bowel movement.
So what does that consist of? Explain to us what the movement
What was
is.
moving?
Okay, so I cannot tell you
The
details.
offering plate
I
from
cannot,
row to row.
I cannot tell you details about it, but
Why is this some secret stuff?
If he
Because-
tells
It's
you,
a-
he has to kill you.
it's a group of people. They did the movement and tried to change people's life.
So let me ask you this:
Are they magicians?
if it's church driven and it's helping others, why is it so secretive? Like, why can't
Because you have to live the moment. You cannot.
So if you're not involved in the movement, you don't get to know what it's about.
Exactly.
Well, how do I get involved? You want
Right.
to
You
tell
have
me
to
where
be
it's at?
Catholic.
So what if you have Catholic people that want to get involved, but they don't know anything about it?
No, they don't know. You have to.
They
You
gotta
know.
be-
You just got to fucking guess it? This is a terrible movement.
Do they have to sign up to be at your church? Is your
No,
church
no,
the
no, no,
only
no.
one that
Okay,
does
you
it?
have to. You have to be baptized by the Catholic Church.
Yeah. What if you
First
were all that?
communion.
Yeah.
And the confession.
But how do you know about it though if it's secretive?
But the only thing they do is they change people's life or drug addiction, problems in their house, like problems with the wife or etc.
Why it's gotta be the
wife?
Dude, I needed that last week. What the fuck? Where were you when I needed you, dude?
Where were you when Scoot needed the movement?
Oh my gosh.
Dude, trust me, I was chucking and weaving. There
And
was
to
some
be
movement
honest with
going
you,
on.
most of these people they just talk about after.
Most of these people.
I'm sorry to say that.
What do you
Sorry.
mean?
Oh, boy.
But most of everybody,
Yeah.
they go in front of everybody, say, how was the movement was all about. Just thought it was a great experience. They're not going to say what we did, what we do there. But
What happens if someone slipped up and told someone? Like if you happen to mention it on the
Yeah,
podcast.
it can't be bad though because you're
You think they would
getting.
kick
well,
in
they
the
will say,
door?
you cannot say that. But
No.
They do the ODD on
That
you,
is-
double the donation
I'm
next
not
week.
gonna lie, that's weird shit, dude. It's
it's
weird
not
to be
weird
so
if you have
secretive.
faith in God.
But wouldn't you
It's-
want to spread that without being secretive
Yeah.
about it?
You can only tell you that will change your life, and be a bit different person.
Well, we almost ended Scoot's life last week. No one
Yeah.
was there to help him.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, it's just 90%. A lot of people they do change their lives and
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Even
for the
for
good.
better-
So
No,
that's
it
good.
is. That's
for
awesome.
family and
That's
stuff
good
like
stuff.
that. So sacrifices and that's what we're doing.
What's wrong
So
with
I
that?
don't see any.
tattoos or nothing. They didn't
I
brand you
don't
or
see any bruises on you this week. You have a good weekend there, Scoot.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm great.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I'm good.
You good? You don't want to talk about it?
There's nothing to talk
He's
about.
fine.
He's got a movement he can't talk
Yeah,
about.
it's a movement, dude.
But to be honest with you, I'm not gonna miss this episode until I'm going vacation in May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will be it.
And you're gone for what, 2 weeks?
2
for
weeks.
the rest of the year.
Eli, someone writes in here. It says, "Is it okay to masturbate on church missions?"
Not supposed to. No.
No,
That's
that answers his question.
So masturbating's a no.
no.
That's what I said. No.
Not supposed to. No.
No, really?
That's like self
You
self
just
something they call it.
How you say that?
Yuck.
No, it's not about that. Just is a seed of your body. Try to
Damn right it is.
Your body
Oh,
is
so you're supposed to use all
your body
feet.
is
Right.
your body is a temple. You're supposed to respect
that. Yeah.
it. And when you masturbate, it's disrespectful.
No,
Is that
because
why people have vision problems?
you tell me they don't clean the pipes at the church. You gotta fucking clean the pipes every once in a while, right?
Someone's cleaning those pipes.
Oh boy.
All right.
But
So would it help? Because I was watching the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever seen. This is where this country has just become so lazy. Could it help this guy? I seen him on TikTok, I think it was. He was playing a video game of stocking store shelves like he was a stock.
what?
Oh boy.
Like he was a stalker, but he was playing an actual video
Yeah,
game
video
of him
game.
stocking shelves.
That's
Like, what does this come to? I mean, everything is just...
You can do it in real life. You know,
Exactly.
yeah, but now you don't have to leave the house to do it.
Yeah, but you're not getting paid either.
you're not getting paid.
You know what? That's not true.
It's
because
not true.
No,
I mean,
oh no. There's people that doing playing video
lot of
games.
money. They
and
make
they
I'm
get
pretty
paid.
sure that guy isn't.
No, seriously. What's
He's
his
in
name?
his parents'
Twitch.
basement.
Twitch.
Yeah, on
Twitch.
Twitch. I
No,
think-
on
I don't think
Twitch.
the guy's name is Twitch.
No. But there's an app. It's
Yeah,
called
yeah.
Twitch.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
And they get paid.
Yep. YouTube, but I mean, you got to have a following.
Well, you have to
can't
have
go on there and get
subscribers.
3 kills, Eliza, like you do
Yeah.
in Call of Duty. You got to have.
right.
You gotta have a good number, man.
No, but they get at least 1,000 subscribers so you can get
crazy.
paid or something like that, or
I
it's
have no
based by
idea.
how many.
I don't Twitch.
No, when you did YouTube, what's it for you? Like on your tree
How
channel?
many
So
subscribers
you
you
have
need?
to have at least 1,000 subscribers. You have to have at least so many watch hours. That's the most important.
Okay.
to get what? 17 cents a month?
You know what?
I,
I don't
think
know
them
what
kids overseas are getting more money than you, Scoot.
I don't make any money
$5
off of YouTube.
Cue,
Nothing.
cue that music.
I don't even meet the requirements yet. Like, it's tough. It's
Yeah.
tough to get monetized.
Yeah.
Twitch is a little easier, I think, because
Yeah.
you can just get on there and start. But again, you got to have. If you don't have followers, and
Yeah.
you're not.
That's
gonna
why
have,
I do like the YouTube thing as much as I can, and then
So it's go
OnlyFans.
by the
That's it.
viewers, but it's like have to be combined, subscribers and viewers at
They
the
don't
same
care
time.
about subscribers, really. I mean, I think you have to have 1,000, which is a minimum. It's mostly view time.
Yeah.
View time,
In order
okay.
to get paid.
Yeah, and I know one of our videos is still up there with Antonio and Billy recreating an Ashley Cindy video, and that one's skyrocketed. I think it's. I mean, it's still only at like 25,000, but who would have thought?
That's a lot.
I got a video of my dad.
Yeah, playing guitar, right?
I
think
I
it's
got
when you showed me.
80,000 views.
Yeah.
I don't think I have 80,000 views on my whole channel.
We got 80,000 views for that video.
Yeah. We did the fireworks one where the firework came up to my brother's driveway. Remember that, Scoot, that year? And I don't know how that works. Like, it doesn't have that many views, a couple hundred, but there's a commercial in it now. Or they
It's-
can
most of
just
them have it.
advertise through your videos
Most of the videos they
you
have.
When
give
they
them
reach a
permission,
certain-
that's part of the deal.
for when we put it up. They can just.
Yeah, if
But
you.
why would they do it for like a 200
Yeah.
video, 200 view video?
just
instead of, like,
because
just-
everything has
Everything
advertisements
has,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
It used to be like
Because
that.
you downloaded videos that YouTube have the rights to advertise whatever.
It used to be, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but it used to be like you would only see advertisements in videos that were being monetized.
Right.
Yeah.
And-
That's what I thought, man. I thought I hit it big. I'm
No,
like, shit, they got a
now they'll
commercial.
put video. They'll put the commercials and everything. You just get no money out of it.
Well, the commercial was for like burn cream. I don't know if they were trying to tell us something.
Wow.
Damn.
You know, the firework.
But I think when you download a video to YouTube, they can do whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's not your channel.
No, I didn't know because, like I said, Scoot does it more than me as far as videos. But when I seen the commercial, and I'm like, I think we made it.
Yeah. No, that's how it used to be. That's how you used to know.
I got a lot
now-
of views, but mine's on
Yeah.
Snapchat when I post publicly.
As long as it's not Snatch Chat, babe, we're
No,
okay.
it's
Just keep it on Snap. She's got to go in for a sleep study.
Oh, my
boy.
God.
Oh,
You don't know how to sleep?
No.
No, apparently I
Just gotta
stopped
go
breathing and I
practice.
wake up choking trying to get
Oh,
air.
Shit, Theo,
I put it back-
What
I-
are you doing, dude?
I
Yeah.
hurry, before
Well-
she can notice that it's out, I
Right, you're
put
gonna
it
make
away.
her go through a whole
Well,
ass
they're
sleep
it's
study
not
before you go
just-
to tell her the truth, right?
It's
That's
not
fucked
just
up.
the sleep study. So I have a
It's a
heart.
gag reflex and shit.
I have a heart monitor on right now that I've
What?
got to. Yeah,
She
I have
does.
to wear it for 2 weeks, and the sleep study is a part of this too, just to make sure I don't have a stroke or whatever. So
Usually it beeps, when extracurricular shit's going on. I was
Speaking
sleeping
of-
and I heard it beep, and I'm like, what is she up
Speaking
to?
of-
Vibrate beat. It's like
That's
Morse
scary.
code over there.
I would love to get the reading on the one day I'm in the bed, like
Okay.
You don't-
for the night. I was asleep, like when you're in that good deep sleep. This one comes out of the bathroom all like, "Hey, babe," and it startles me, and I'm like,
Don't do that.
Well, I
Oh,
went,
now
oh
see
my
what
God.
happens now when you turn into sleep study. They're gonna be like, "Yep, look, she's all fucked up."
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have to tell them? That,
Like your
this is what
heart thing,
happened?
woo, 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 or
Yeah.
the lie detector
Yeah.
test where it goes
Yeah.
up. They're going
Well-
to see a couple areas that.
"Yep."
Are you going to be able to? Do you explain that to them? Do you have a little chart you write down in? Oh,
Yeah, she's
I
got to
got
put S for sex and
Shut up.
S for SC for scream, I think.
It's a lowercase s in your case, right? It's just a small s on this one. but
Oh my
yeah.
god.
No, but I have that sleep study coming up, and I hate it because I asked him, I'm like, "Are you going to see me off?" He's like, "No."
She wanted me to go to the sleep study and spend the night, Scoot.
No.
They ain't got bunk beds, babe.
Whatever.
You got to go to sleep. And then I said, why not take the pillowcase?
I'm bringing the pillow with me.
We got a pillowcase. Just take it.
He's Theo 2.0 is coming with me.
Yeah, just take the pillowcase. You don't need me. I'm going to have
Yeah.
a good night's
Way to
sleep.
make it weird.
Yeah.
I'll video for
Can't
the
you
podcast.
just do the machine at home? Are they
You
going to make
can,
you
but
do that?
this one I have to.
No,
go
I mean
with.
after the sleep study. What if you're on that machine?
That's
Oh,
the
my
CPAP.
God.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
CPAP.
no, but
I don't
that's-
need that.
That's
No,
how
it's
you
just-
deal with sleep apnea.
Do
No,
you
she
have
don't have-
sleep
I
problems?
don't know if she
This
has
one,
sleep
I don't have
apnea.
sleep apnea though.
How do you know if you're doing a study now, doctor? I'm just saying you're in the study now, but you're telling me what is it?
Because the machine,
What else
is it gonna help you like not breathe? They got to figure that out.
But what else is the sleep study for? That's what sleep apnea is. You stop breathing in your sleep.
Yeah.
I think it's more,
it's more-
waking up.
Do you wake up a lot
Yeah.
at nighttime?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not touching her, she talks. Listen.
Me
Not
too.
to jump, but we had the grandbaby over, and she had the baby in the room on my side of the bed.
Oh my God.
Oh, leak. Decided.
Holy-
Yeah, I was going to take a leak on my side of the bed. This one fails to tell me she just had a little rag over this little area. So
Okay.
I come,
Oh,
But wait, I didn't tell him because
why
He-
you're supposed to tell him?
I thought he was going to sleep out on the couch. So why
Oh.
would I tell him?
well, she told me the grandbaby was spending the night. I'm like, I don't feel comfortable, like, because I
Right.
roll a lot.
It's just, yeah.
She's 2, but still, I'm not trying to roll over and
Squish
whatever.
her.
So she's like, no, they're coming to get her. So I'm like, all right. So later in the night, I go in and get in the bed, and I'm like, oh, why is it? And then
So-
I forgot to tell you.
I had a towel down.
Dude, that didn't help him apparently.
She's like, go, just come around and get on my side of them.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that. Let's
shit.
talk about that.
Okay, so when I'm on my side of the bed, I tend to sleep on my. You guys, how do you guys sleep? Sides, back.
Sides. Yeah.
Don't
I
ask them.
sleep 360.
What?
I'm
Right.
head.
No, this one.
No, I'm all over the fucking place.
So he sleeps either on his back or on his right side because he says,
My shoulders start
my
to hurt.
shoulder starts hurting, so I can't lay on my left side.
Do I really
But
sound
wait.
like that?
Okay, no, you go. My left
Like,
side.
baby, my shoulder hurts.
Shoulder hurts, so I can't lay on the left side. Anywho,
So I turn around.
so he got on my side of the bed. Oh, lo and behold, all of a sudden, he can lay on that side. So you can lay on that side on my side of the
now
bed.
hear me out. Now when you got
But
a piss
you
spot,
can't.
right? And then she's in the middle. There's barely any room for me. I need to lay on my side, or I'm going to be.
But
rolling
you
off the
laid
side of
on
the
your
bed.
Isn't it
side.
so uncomfortable to sleep on the wrong side though?
He
Yes.
didn't though.
It's just
He
terrible.
laid on that side the whole
How-
night. I'm watching him like
90%
Oh,
of the time,
so-
how am I sleeping?
it's okay for you to
90
lay on that side.
90% of the time, how do
On
I
your
sleep?
right side or
my
on your back. But
I can't sleep face down.
you're
sleep face
able
down?
to sleep on your left side on my side of the bed
This
though.
is just getting confusing.
Yeah,
now. Too
it's
many
so you
sides.
I
can't
don't-
hold me.
I don't know whose side I'm
Look,
on right
I
now.
I
got-
I
watched
don't know me
him.
either.
Scoot. I
was
gotta
watching
hold her
him.
all night. I gotta
Yeah.
touch her.
Yes.
Something, toe, anything. This, that,
Yes.
this, that,
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
foot.
Yes.
What do you think
Do you
about
guys
this,
have
dude?
those issues, or do you guys just like have a
bunk beds.
The Red Sea in the
Twin-
middle. Tracy's
twin
on
beds.
one
it's-
side.
No, I don't. My wife won't
No,
let me touch
no
her at
cuddly
all.
wuddly.
Yeah, no,
Eli,
no.
what about you?
I sleep. I have some sleep problems.
No, but do you guys
do you
cuddle
sleep and
or
hold
do you,
Krista?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like all night long?
No.
Then you 15 minutes she goes to sleep, you roll over
Yeah.
and
Tuck
do
and
your
roll.
thing. Yeah.
Tuck and roll, Grandma.
I
Gotta
can't
go.
do that.
outside.
Anytime I roll, she's rolling at the same time.
We all roll.
It's a synchronized
Chris
fucking
is
roll
just sleep,
team.
like,
Synchronizing.
Why don't you guys just get one sleeping bag
Yeah.
and share that sumbitch and be
Okay.
done with it?
I
Okay.
need to. Sometimes it
That's
just
your problem.
Wait, wait.
You've committed to this
Okay,
shit.
so now that he's said all
This could be the sleep test right
Hold on.
here. Done. It's
Exactly.
over.
Hold
I
on.
got the answer.
So now that he has said all this, when I don't hold him and I'm sleeping on my side, he's like, the next morning you're like, I don't like it when I don't get to hold you. I don't
No,
like
she's
it
just
when I
being
don't get
dramatic.
to touch
I-
you.
I-
Hey,
never
put the song right now.
Yeah.
Put the song right
so
now.
it's not just me. Don't let him fool you. It's him too.
I know at some point though, but then I want to just be
No, you don't.
like I'm in a
Do
coffin.
you snore?
No.
Did she snore?
No.
Neither
What about
one
you?
of us do. No.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why, you
Wait,
snore?
are you supposed to snore?
I
No.
snore base of.
Do you?
Yeah, she said.
You lift pillows and shit.
Do you know if you snore, she's losing sleep?
I know. Me too.
Maybe you need to go get tested.
Right.
Yeah, maybe.
You ever think
Mostly
about that?
for STDs, but
Yeah, they wouldn't.
You can come
Wow.
with me, so I'm not by
Yeah, but some
myself.
insurances won't cover, the sleep study.
really,
Well, they're covering.
Mine would not.
they don't
They're
give a shit.
covering
Huh?
mine
No.
because it's
As long as you're at
heart
work at a certain
related.
time, we don't give.
What?
Yeah, they're covering mine because it's heart related.
Oh,
They need
okay.
the cardiologist. Is
So there's
asking
some
for it.
loopholes with that to be
Yeah.
covered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's got this big.
Well, what about you? So if it's heart related, it will not get a cover?
So, no, I don't have any heart issues.
No, but I'm saying if it's heart related.
I'm not gonna lie on my form, Eliza. If that's what you're saying,
You should maybe.
Right.
just go in there and say,
See if your insurance will cover him. Like,
Not unless
I
you
can't
marry us,
sleep
Scoot.
because this motherfucker won't shut up.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
not your-
until you marry us, I don't get her insurance.
we can do that
you
later
can't.
this
No.
afternoon.
No, you can't.
Let's just get it done over with tonight.
No, when they ask you for marriage certificate when they do that.
I have marriage certificates at my
But
house,
I'm just
dude.
saying
He's
they
got-
cannot get
Not
they
at my
cannot get
company,
insurance
they-
together.
Not where I work. They don't.
They can.
I'll figure it out. We can. There's loopholes, dude.
Let me tell
I
you
don't
the-
think so with that.
Look, this is
I
not a
can put him
movement.
on
It's a
my
marriage.
where
there's
It's
no
not even a
loopholes.
big
Even
deal.
without marriage?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
he's my life partner.
No, but I don't think they allow it.
They have same so we
Every
have
single
we have
every single
someone at work.
insurance, they're very picky
So we
with
have
that.
somebody
It's
at work.
railroad, dude.
Don't be snitching on us, dude.
Yeah, it's
I'm not trying to be snitching
Oh,
around.
my
we have someone
God,
at work
dude.
that's same sex, and they before they pass the
Before that.
marriage.
They ask you what kind of
law,
sex you have.
They are on the same.
Is your sex the same all the time? Yeah.
Well, insurance
All right,
is
well,
weird.
We'll cover you.
But Scoot, when you used to work for the company I just
Don't
started
say
with,
it out loud.
did you have to do a DOT physical? Do you remember doing any of that?
Yeah, I had a CDL though.
Yeah. Well, we still got to go through everything besides, testing air brakes. We got to go through the same thing to drive a regular truck there.
For a DOT physical?
Yes,
'Cause you're,
It's all
working
under the
for
same
the company.
license.
and it's possible. It's probably not probable, but it's possible you could be driving out of state.
Right.
So
Oh
they
my
have-
God.
Yeah.
In case that happens, they won't have time. Like, so it's
like
very,
working out of.
right. It's very unlikely that you're going to go out of state. You probably just don't want
But
to.
you're covered.
But yeah, and if they had said, "Hey, we have to send you out of state," they don't have time for you to go get a DOT physical.
right.
Right. So how does that work for like my old company? If we did irrigation out of the state, they're not DOT.
Yeah, but you guys didn't go out of the state though.
No, but there's what jobs we looked at, like in Michigan and stuff,
Right. Then they.
Oh, wow.
Then they
that-
probably would have done something.
just for hauling a trailer that's underweight.
Well, yeah, mostly for over the road travel for their own protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if mainly like even if you got into a van of theirs and was heading to Michigan and had a seizure, they don't want to cover you.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, that,
No.
you know what
Right.
I'm saying? He has seizures and shit. He shouldn't have been driving our van. Like,
Yeah. My
They-
blood pressure's a little elevated, so I got it down to a level to.
man, on those
So-
DOT physicals, they'll mark you on everything, dude.
Yeah.
Testicle
No, everything.
size, everything.
Well, I did the eye test. I don't remember that.
She
Maybe I
drugged
was
you.
passed
She
out.
probably don't either then.
I woke up and my pants were.
Yeah, no, that's how it happens.
Denise went with me. She would have heard something going on in there.
What? It sound like a squeaky ball?
Yeah.
How would she have heard
Babe,
that?
can you hear a noise in there when you squeeze it?
I was out in the car, so.
But no, I had to do the physical blood pressure, eye test, hearing, do the movement, make sure you can stretch, touch your toes.
Did they make you?
Oh my God, I
run
can't even touch my toes.
No.
jumping jacks or something like that for like
No,
5
just
minutes?
stretches. No.
Okay.
Twists, turns, this, that, point.
What if you can't
Peripheral.
touch your toes?
You're in trouble.
Yeah, I couldn't work for your company.
Oh, I can touch I did all that fine. Vision's fine. Just high blood pressure. And I think it's more being in a place like that. I don't know if you guys get that when you go
It's
to
white
like
coat syndrome. Yeah.
She's like, we'll do another one.
before you leave.
And it was still, it was lower, but enough to.
If it's different, then they'll let it slide. If it's like the same or whatever, they're gonna be like, no, dude, you got high blood pressure.
Yeah.
Blah blah. And it just puts a mark on your DOT physical. You know what I mean? So I don't think they would stop you from driving or anything like that. But that company don't play. Like they cover all their bases.
Trust me, I've seen like the 4 forms we got to fill out.
Wow.
Nothing's automated with this company. It's all on paper still.
But here's the thing: if you're filling out the forms you're supposed to be filling, and something happens, you're covered.
Yeah.
Where other companies, like you said, they didn't make me do this, they didn't make me do that. Great.
Well, even
because
like
they
a time-
planned on acting like they didn't know you when you got hurt.
Even like a timesheet, everything's filled out. To where my old company was automated. I'd clock in from my phone, clock into the jobs.
I had to imagine
so you
you'll
have to
bring them
clock
up
in?
to speed.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
that's
what
what I
Denise
said.
and Dan said too.
This is a new division for them.
Yep.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So right now, like they have all that stuff in their other divisions. They just
Yep.
probably don't know how to apply it to you.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And they're like, fuck, what
I do like it though. It's a lot more not super laid back than my other company.
I like it because you're home early.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
no weekends. I'm home by 4:30
He was
every
home.
day.
He did the hallway. He painted the hallway.
Did you guys
notice?
notice when you walked in? You
I
just walked.
did
No,
not.
I didn't pay attention.
I want to say yes because I think it'd make you feel better, but I didn't.
No, I didn't
Yeah,
pay attention.
yeah, don't.
I had to get back here and start production. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all you guys care about. Cracking the fucking whip.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back and get into some news, and we got a topic to get into, but we gotta get all this in pretty quick because
Yeah.
she's got the grandbaby
The
again tonight.
grandbaby.
Guess who is actually sleeping on the couch tonight?
You.
Yeah, baby.
No, because the
We've had
kids
ours the last 4 nights.
Well, we
Thanks for
have
throwing up
her-
the fingers like we didn't know what 4 was.
We have her tonight and all day tomorrow because Koya's going in
Sleep
to
study.
have her baby
and,
tomorrow.
And my boss said something about overtime tomorrow. So I'll
Wait a
be
minute.
working.
Hold on. You got to keep one baby because she's having another baby.
Yeah.
Oh my God, double
Boy, she gotta
trouble.
Get her shit together, huh? She couldn't take that baby in there with her.
I know.
They don't have a daycare hospitals for
Right.
you to like.
Hey,
Or something just to strap the kid down. You can't just strap it down to a chair or something.
And on that note, we'll take a break. We'll be back here shortly.
All right.
Yo, welcome back to the Poddy Animals Podcast. So, do we have some news to talk about today?
we do not.
What do you mean we do not?
We don't have anything this week.
We need to talk about some news.
Jokes on you, Eli.
Whatever.
All right. Well,
Hurry up.
Easy.
Damn. We are live?
dang.
Yeah, we are live.
Anyway, all right. So we are not in Florida
Or Colorado?
today.
Or
for
Colorado?
news. We are in
Or Georgia?
Did you listen?
We are in Ohio.
Oh, shit.
Ghetto Ohio.
Oh, ghetto
So-
Ohio.
A dad is arrested after police say he called 18 or 19 times in less than an hour to complain about his son's homework.
Who do you call?
He
Called the
repeated
police?
he repeatedly called the school and then the police to complain about his child's homework.
That he didn't know how to do it, or the child didn't know how to do it.
Like he was trying to say the child had too much homework coming home with. Now, mind you,
And when you don't complain to the principal,
he did. He called like 18 or 19 times asking to speak to someone.
Is
Now,
this
mind
your
you,
homework, Larry?
this is a K through 5 school. So like it's an elementary school.
You have to complain to the teacher. Then if you're not satisfied with the teacher, then the principal. If you're not satisfied with the principal,
is there really a lot of homework for like elementary students?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I had a backpack full of shit.
I think we're missing the point here. Why did you call the police?
Exactly.
I'll tell you why,
How much
Scoot.
homework?
We got
called-
audio of him
He called
as to why he called.
Oh yeah, can you do my homework for me?
The kid asked him to do his homework. Dad said no.
He called the police after the school wouldn't answer his calls.
Okay.
Now, having a kid that was in school, like the age difference between my kids are only 5 years, you know.
There's no one in this room that would call the school or
No.
I'm gonna.
No, but like for him, I feel like homework's hard. Like I couldn't help
But
Mara.
I did my
What kind
homework.
of what kind of illegal?
I'm not gonna lie. I think maybe the kid goes to school, but the dad was probably on that smaller bus on his way to school. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Like,
kid asked him for help.
what kind of illegal?
Yeah.
The dad said, "I'm a single dad of a boy and a girl, and I'm just trying to do the best I can, and that's all I can do."
Just call the cops when I can't
said-
figure out 4 + 4.
He said his son's homework, which takes away from his time with him.
Oh,
He has so much
when you
after
should
school.
be spending time with your kids is going over homework.
So the police
goodness.
noted that his speech was slurred and asked if he was intoxicated.
Oh.
Nope, because the dad clarified he was high.
Oh, Junior.
Dumbass.
Oh my god.
Man.
Yeah, it was bad. So, but again, though, whether he was high or not, in his defense, homework is hard right now.
But you're not calling
I
the
try to
police
smoke-
for that?
911 hard.
No.
Well, let me explain
But it
this.
is, I'm fucking high hard.
Well,
Yeah.
that is true. So
Then he's not gonna spend time.
you guys remember how we were taught math, like
Yeah.
division
With
and
my
stuff.
finger.
Well, you could call the
Right.
police for
I
that.
tried to teach my kid our way because I don't know the new math way. And it all
No, that
comes
Common
down
Core
to the
shit.
same. And I'm just like, she's like, I have to show my work. I'm like, you're showing your work. I'll get in trouble. This isn't right. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't help you. Anyway,
I'm definitely
7 +
glad
7
that
is
we're-
9 apples.
I'm glad I'm out
Common
of that
Core.
phase. No more kids in
Right?
school and stuff.
So-
Oh,
Oh
it
my
drove
gosh.
me
People
crazy.
complains even more because he can not see his child for a long time.
Look, I had fucking anxiety when I had to help her with projects and stuff, and they worked the night before, but when she got them to the science fair for some particular reason, nothing ever worked. Dad, remember how we did the coins where it separates the real coins from the plastic ones?
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
they all went to the same shoot. I'm like, son of a, what did you get?
A+.
Take your D and shut up.
Eli's,
I don't care.
he may be in for this, you know, if they do decide to have kids. This is something you're going to have to do. Sit there, you're going to get all antsy with the kid if they ask for your help.
oh, I wish I
will
had
gonna
this.
call-
I will
who
be
you gonna-
happy to do it.
I
Who are
wish
you
I
going to
could.
call? CVS?
I will,
Ghostbusters.
and I will teach him how to play guitar too.
I wish you had this clip. It's so funny of this parent trying to help their kid do math.
Oh, no.
And it's like, if you don't get this right one more time, she's just going off on her kid.
I'm surprised. I am really honestly surprised they even teach kids anything anymore. The way you could just
A lot
do
of
stuff on
places
the
they don't,
phones.
unless
that's
it's
what I'm
They
saying. I'm
don't
surprised
even-
they're like, just look it
Not
up.
only that, there's that no child left behind thing. It's like,
They're leaving them behind now?
No.
They don't give a fuck?
Yeah, just
just
parents
school
are-
bus just driving away. We're just leaving them motherfuckers behind.
so my next news story,
Out of Ohio, please.
it's actually everywhere, unfortunately. So
Everywhere at the same time.
Do you remember how we covered a story about how like the unborn child of a mother is a person now, and that lady that was driving in the carpool lane, she was pregnant,
Oh, she's
and
carpooling
she was
her
like,
baby around.
right, right. Well, let's talk about the Unborn Child Support Act.
Huh?
I
Wait,
kid you
what?
not.
Wait a minute. Child Support Act.
Unborn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
before,
yeah.
before the baby's even...
They don't have the Social Security or birth certificate.
Well,
that's up yet.
Hold on. Let's Because I might be on board with this.
So a Republican senator introduced into legislation to allow pregnant mothers to receive child support.
Okay.
It gives mothers the ability to receive child support payments while they're pregnant.
I'm against that.
I am too, as a woman, only because like several factors play here. Like, what if you're paying? Say I'm pregnant. It's not your baby. You're paying me.
I'm already paying for something that's not
9
mine.
Exactly. That's one of the things.
Here's the thing. If you're going to be the father, then you are going to be the father even after. Like,
yeah. So that part, yeah.
Well,
but
Okay.
right.
I've had a custody. Hang on, Eli. Since I've had a custody thing with child support,
Okay.
I actually had to go do the DNA test. How are you just determining, let's pay these people child support, these women child support, without determining that?
Now, it's possible that this would work for mothers that know who their baby daddy are, and maybe the baby daddy's like, I'm in, that's my kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you deny it? Did you deny that was your kid? Mm-hmm. You did.
No.
My question is...
No, hold on. So if, let's say you and her split, right? Whatever reason, mutual, even if or maybe you did something wrong and you guys split. You were a dick or whatever. Why does she have to do this alone? It's still your kid. Well, it's only your kid after it's born. So she got to pay for all the prenatal vitamins. She got to pay for all the food that she eats now.
And keep in mind,
she got to pay for all the doctor's visits, all that shit.
This isn't just when you go in and you find out you're pregnant. This starts at conception.
What?
When you
See, they take everything good and make it stupid.
Yeah.
Really? It's going back that far? Like, oh,
No.
shit, I
It's
fucked
determined
up.
by the physician. So if the doctor says that, oh, you got pregnant this day, child support starts that day.
No.
Well, here's the thing. Like I said, if it is yours, like, again, you guys would have split up, or even you and your ex-husband, right? Mm-hmm. Say you guys split up when you got pregnant. Maybe he was an ass and took off. Like, I'm not ready for kids or whatever. Why should you do all that on? Is it cheap being pregnant?
No. It's
Then you
very
have to buy new
expensive.
clothes and all
It's
that
very
stuff.
expensive.
Well,
Then you have to buy prenatal vitamins and different kinds of food and all that. Then you have to.
I just got some
why
hair
is she on her
plugs.
own?
Well, and this is also
It is
because
unfair.
this is before the kid is here. It's also giving the mothers, the judge will consult with the mothers on like payment plans, at the mother's discretion, whether or not the child support payments will be awarded retroactively.
My thing is, I'm all for dads being back in the lives of their children.
Right.
You know damn well when you go down to child support, they look at you just like a piece of shit dude. Hey, how much money you got? Where do you work? Start paying this broad. So if you want to be treated fairly, then you got to be there through the whole process.
It
then.
is
if
not.
it's your kid
It is not
from the very beginning.
It is
then
not.
it's your kid from the very beginning.
So without even
Scoot, it's
testing,
about
just
what
because
you think about specific couple. What about this woman slept with a bunch of people? I'm sorry to say that. And so I'm pregnant. So
Say
that
you're
guy
not-
will be
That's
So-
fine. So here's how we can handle that. That's fine. You pay nothing now then.
Nope.
Once that child is born and I get a paternity test, it is your child. You owe back
But the
Wait,
law
are you
said-
ready
the
for
law
that?
said
back
what she
pay
can.
when she got...
for the length of her pregnancy. It was your child from
Wait.
the time she was pregnant.
Wait.
Why don't you want to pay for that part?
To add to that, though, the woman, this mandates that the paternity test will be at the discretion of the mother,
You see?
whether or not
No, okay.
it will be conducted.
They screw up everything. Like, you take something good that could be potentially helpful or
Right.
whatever, and they're just going to screw it up,
Right.
of course. But again,
So she can wait years down the road and then decide, oh my goodness.
I think if you're concerned that you're not the father, then we do a paternity test when the child is born, and
Now,
then you
what if
owe
it-
back
what if
pay.
she
Now, mind
says-
you, this is for
No, it
people
has to be done if you
who
want to
aren't
collect.
married, who have to pay child support. Because if you're married, there's no child
But this
support.
is if you want to collect. If she wants to collect, we do a
Right.
paternity test when the baby's born.
Right.
Right? If it's determined that it's Eli's baby and it's always been Eli's
Then you
baby,
have
then
back
he owes
support.
you the back support.
Correct.
Or he could have started, like, if he knew, like, you knew that was your kid and you just want to be a dick and be like, that's not my... Look
Well,
at
Right.
Maury. Maury finds out a lot of times you are the daddy.
Unfortunately, and I'm with you on the wait, and I urge all fathers who are going through this, who listen to our show, to wait, though you have that large amount of back support. Say you pay and the child is not yours, it's hard to none to get your money back.
You're not getting your money back. That's it.
So,
No.
But the thing is, I do kind of agree that, again, dads want to be considered a part of family. You want to be important when you go in and do things like custody and visitations and stuff, because we get screwed all the fucking time. Come on,
Right.
you know it's a joke. 9 times out of 10.
I wouldn't say 9 times out of 10.
No, well, 9 times out of
10 out of
10.
10.
If you
No.
can't prove that she's an unfit
Denise.
mother, she gets the kid.
Yeah,
Right?
Denise,
Is that not true?
that's true.
No.
Denise, it's true.
No.
It is
What
true.
do you mean?
It's not. It's not.
Denise,
No, I know because of my situation.
Denise,
but
is happening. It's true.
It happens, but believe it or not, so a lot of
You think an even amount of dads
Misconception.
walking
It's
there and
more
like, I
harder.
want
a
the
lot of
kid?
It's
misconception
more harder
is
for
you
a
guys
child
think it's
to
always the mom, but believe it or not, if you look at the studies,
I think more recently it's probably
it's like
But
getting
it's
up
getting
to half
harder and
half,
harder
I promise
for
you.
custody, for a father to take a custody. It is harder right now.
No, we're talking about
When I went through it, they wanted nothing to do with what I say.
yeah.
So I've been I've been through it like you've been through it.
I've been through it too.
And they didn't care if she would, like, I could have been like, hey, I want the kid to live with me. They're like,
Yeah.
so what? Pay child support. That's what
Yeah.
they said. At the time, I was transitioning jobs. And they were like, well, how much are you going to a new job? I said, I don't know what the starting pay is. They're like, well, you're a young, healthy guy. I couldn't see you going back for less than $20 an hour.
no.
And the pay was not. It was
No.
like 13. And they put my
so-
child support at $20 an hour.
I was about to tell
And
you.
I'm
Now,
like,
keep in
no.
mind, because you guys are thinking Cuyahoga County. Each county child support is different. Like in Columbus and in Cincinnati, they say you're doing your transitioning. If you don't have a job, they base it at minimum wage is your pay.
So
me
if
tell
I'm
you,
in Cincinnati, right, me and you get divorced, I could just walk in there and be like, I want the kid to live with me, and they'll give me the kid?
If you have a job.
Really?
Yeah.
And the mom's just shit out of luck.
This is unfair. It is unfair. I got my nephew.
You also can take
My
the
nephew.
kid.
I told you about my nephew. His baby born
Yeah.
with the things out, and they're getting separated.
Oh.
And she's moving to Seattle. So he's fighting
Mm-hmm.
to be with his child. He says he's gonna take a hard,
right.
So
Now, is she going to Seattle for her kid's health
No.
reasons, a job
because
reasons?
she's from there. She's from Seattle.
She's got family there.
She moved to Virginia
So
because he got married
okay.
before.
Now, here's the thing. If she had family, job, or the baby's
She doesn't
health.
work.
No, I'm saying, or the baby's health, she would be allowed to do that. He could fight her, but the odds are going to be in her favor. Now, if it's a situation where
He's one taking care of that baby
if there's-
every single time. Go to the hospital. He lost 3 or 4 jobs to take care of this child.
yeah, if there's a situation where it's not validated her moving, then she wouldn't be able
it's not
to move.
valid reason. She wants
would
to be
keep her.
She wants to be with her family.
Yeah, that's a
all.
valid reason though.
I've
There's
just, in
family.
my personal
Well-
experience, I've seen more of the opposite. I've seen more of the dads get screwed.
See,
is the
in my
situation.
opinion,
Child
My
support
nephew-
In
money
my
machine.
opinion-
That's just what I've seen.
in
Like,
my opinion, I've seen more the opposite.
He lost 3 jobs. Just be with his child.
Yeah.
I said my child's health comes first. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was there since he's born.
Yeah, I've seen
The child is
opposite.
very, very with him most of the time.
Right.
Yeah.
So why can't he just
Well-
take custody? She can move then.
You have to. I mean, if he's willing to
Yeah, if
fight it,
she's-
he
if-
can fight it.
No, he's gonna
fighting?
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
He's fighting this.
Because she
Yeah.
ain't doing nothing for him, the
No,
child now, and he's doing
going
everything.
I'm sorry to
She's
say that
you would
to my
think he has
nephew
a
to
leg
bring it
up.
up, but I
Whose
just like to.
insurance is the baby on?
She's going to the gym most of the times,
Oh.
and then he has to take care of this child. He wakes up like 4:00 in the morning when the child starts crying and all that. He's going back to work and he's stay at the house just to be with his child. And right now she's deciding to move. So he called me like, Uncle,
That's
what I'm
crazy,
going
man.
to do? I said,
He can always move there too. I know he doesn't want to.
no, he
but
don't. No.
He can always move.
He said he's not gonna take that child away from me. I'm gonna fight this. I
Fight
don't
it.
care.
That's
With
what
the
I say.
family, he's telling me about they're rich, very rich and stuff. I said, "Damn, you
Back in the day, I think it was more the dad's
It was
leaving,
the dad's leaving, and the
I think
mom's
nowadays
getting it.
it's
Now
kind
it's,
of.
he loves
do you
this
think the
child.
same thing, Scoot? It's more reverse now, or you still think it's more the guys?
I'm so glad I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't go through it no more. I don't deal with it no more. So, but like I said, just from my experience, I support what they're thinking here with this thing because of my experience. Because when I walked in, I was treated like a paycheck. They're like, "Hey, she's a great woman." I'm like, "You don't even know her. Just give her money. That's all you're here for."
Wait, you went through this?
Yeah. When me and my wife, when we were
Going
young,
through
we had
some-
my daughter, we split up and all that.
Oh,
And I was going to be, I went in, I was like, listen, I want to do my thing because I want my visitation. I don't want
Yeah.
anybody telling me I can and can't. They pretty much, I swear to God, like you would not believe the way they treat men down there.
Yeah.
They're pretty much like, shut up, you're a paycheck. And you're like, well, when do I get to see my kid? When she decides. And
Well,
you're like, what is going on?
that's
Like
what-
I said,
I'm
if
sorry.
you were if
It
you were
does-
in Columbus, I'm gonna say this, and I'm not gonna get too much into it. Like, if you don't feel you want to pay child support anymore, and usually child support goes until you're 18, no matter what. If you say, well, you know, you can't work to pay to support your family or whatever, like your current family or whatever, they can stop your child support before the kid's 18. Yep. Even if you have
Columbus.
back
Isn't
support.
this like
Yep.
state or is this county?
It's a
I-
county.
County.
It's a county.
County.
Yeah.
My
Let's go by
buddy just went
county.
to jail. They said, you can't pay your child support. He's like, no,
Right,
I
they're
don't
taking-
have a job. He went to jail.
Yeah.
I still,
He went 6 months to jail.
you guys know how old my kids are. I'm still owed almost $5,000 in child support.
If you go after him, they'll take his ass to jail.
Yeah.
How do you not owe that? How is that just a thing?
It's owed.
Columbus is dumb.
It's owed,
Yeah.
yes, but there's no court order for it
Well,
anymore because
Women don't move to Columbus.
different
then, 'cause
counties,
that's-
they have a different
that's
law.
ridiculous.
they do.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
There's a
That
different laws that the county have
No,
a different.
he shouldn't owe that money to her, to you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he owes it to her or something, but you still have to owe it. How do you just
Yeah.
not owe it? You decide you don't want to do it no more.
I mean, he pays it here and there, but I mean, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
It is sad because it's your child.
I
What
know
to
if,
think
if
about.
roles would have been reversed when, before I got custody of my daughter, they would have taken me to the cleaners like Scoot was saying.
yeah.
And I don't think I would have been able to survive.
And I think there's only, like, I don't want to bring up nothing, whatever, but there's really, I feel like only one reason you got custody of your daughter.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's because you wanted it. You know what I mean? And
You want it.
Well,
so I think if
we
she
had
would
a-
have said, hey, I'm keeping her, you'd have fought tooth and nail to be seeing her on the weekend.
We
That's
had-
how I feel like.
Yeah,
we
no, I
had
agree.
agreed that like when I left, I didn't want anything as long as you help me out. And then once he stopped helping, at this point, Mara was like 16. So I'm like, you only got 2 years left. So I went after for child support, and he was fighting me on it. He said, he's like, well, I'm going to go after custody. So we go to court, and the magistrate was like, so you don't want to pay child support. You want to get your kid. So we fought, and he didn't like the amount that they were asking for. And
No guy does.
she was like, well, it's not like we made this number up. We got it off of how much money you make. And he was like, well, I won't be able to take care of my kid. So then we had to agree on a dollar amount because each time we fought, I have to take off work and drive down to Columbus to do this. So we agreed on a dollar amount, which was really low. And yeah, we kind of agreed on that, and he still had issues with it. So
Wow.
And you cannot take it to court again.
no, because it's over.
So even if
Well, wait
he
a
owes
minute. You
back,
said that
I don't know. How
During
that
the-
works.
what about
There's
those
nothing,
payments
there's
owed?
nothing they do. You just gotta wait for it. You gotta wait for it.
Yeah, because there are times.
If he files taxes, I can get his taxes.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
So he
but-
does still owe it.
you still
He
owe
can't
it.
owes
just walk
it.
away from
But-
it like
yeah.
you said. He
Right.
still owes
But
it.
he can't. He's not gonna go to jail or lose his license.
If you pursue him,
no.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
what
Believe
if
me,
what
I
if
have
he's
tried.
I don't know.
What
And they're
if
like,
he's
it's
penalty?
over.
There's a penalty fee for that.
I don't know if it's like taxes. It's just the amount
not like
he
that.
owes.
He
I don't think
owes.
there's an
Is he
interest.
making payments? If he's making
$4
no,
here,
then they cannot take him to jail.
They
Then
can do.
if he stops payment
Yeah.
and refuses to pay, he will go to fucking
Right.
jail,
It has
or
to-
they'll take his driver's license.
It has to be. Well, this is what they do.
If you accept
If-
$4,
If
that's a
he
payment.
hasn't paid in 3, and it has to be 3 consecutive months, then they start a process of suspending the license.
That's just scummy.
But
though.
if he pays
do shit
25
like that.
cents, it starts all over.
So the
again.
suspension licenses will be temporary until he gets, make the payment.
Yeah.
So basically, they can make the minimum until they fucking die.
So
Yeah.
suspension is now like
And
revoked.
this is why, again, I don't want to start all over the topic. This is why I support the theory of paying
Yeah.
right up front, right? If you want to be men and you want to force men to be fucking men, then they have to start from the time of conception. That's when the
Well,
time is.
Here's the bigger thing. If he happens to die and has back child support, you don't get anything.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's it.
So you can nickel and dime them for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
No,
Here's
it's-
their $4 a month.
Again, everything starts off as a good idea, but there's loopholes to
Like, that's
everything.
it.
Yeah,
It's just
it is.
ridiculous.
And then take the woman's side of it. Say at conception, he's paying the 9 months or so. Turns out it's not his kid.
Yeah, that's unfair.
Does
Yeah.
she have that money to pay back? Probably
Do
not.
you see why it's unfair?
It's horrible.
You know?
But that's, I mean,
Well,
kind of
anywho,
the
that's the
risk you take.
news.
Let's take another break. We'll come back and get into our topic. Got one little story, and we'll get the show wrapped up. Stay tuned.